So what's going on? Waiting on Kiki.
So now essentially, it's gonna, as you can see, had 30 minutes of paste. So, but still hasn't started streaming yet.
Here we're waiting
Yeah.
on.
So now you see the play button. So that way you can just to see. So, um, and if you want to just the audio vaguely, you can. Right now it's just me just listening to it. If you value
You are far smarter than you can ever imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation. Go on and
Early as fuck then.
We really early. Good morning.
It's 7:08.
It's 7:08. I'm on time. I'm early.
I'm gonna go with that time.
It's 7:08 Mountain Time.
On the mountain.
Which one?
Wait a minute. They have different time zone than us?
They got different air.
Yeah, different air.
Different everything.
Yeah, they on the fucking top of the mountain.
You forgot?
So since morning we sorry we late, but we're running off the mountain time.
Hello.
All right, so first and foremost.
A little dense. Don't be mad. It's just the air.
First and foremost, how I want to start this morning off is, oh man, how do I do this? We lost a good guy this weekend, right? This affects a lot of people. You know, Jarrell was Triple X was you just had to know this dude. You know what I mean? This dude was a giant, but he was a gentle giant, man. He was an outstanding guy. You know what I mean? I don't think nobody has nothing bad to say about this guy. Unfortunately, he lost his life on his way to Maryland this past weekend. I want to send strength, condolences. Know that my heart is with y'all, everybody, his family, his kids. His son just graduated like a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean? My heart really goes out to Ivory. That was her bestest friend. I know how what that pain feels like. And just pray for them. Pray for the family. You know, we bikers at first. If y'all didn't know, me and Kiki, we're bikers at first. It's what we do. It's our passion. We love riding motorcycles. And I always say this every year. I say this. When we start the season, or when you start the year, you look around at your friends. You Look around at everybody, because there's a strong possibility by the end of that year, somebody's going to be missing, or a few people are going to be missing. You know what I mean? And lately, as I look up and down my timeline, it's just surrounded by nothing but death. People are checking up out of here, man. You know what I mean? I made a post the other day, Kiki, and was like, yo, you don't never know when your sand is going to run out of your time glass.
You don't.
You know, or your hourglass. You don't know. You know what I mean? So let these people know that you love them while you're here. You know what I mean? So it's been real stressful lately because, you know, when you get on Facebook, I get on Facebook to joke and laugh and bullshit. And then it's just like, damn, dog, everybody is punching the clock.
And then when you know the person and you know your friends know that person, it's days and days of your timeline just filled with memories and filled with pictures and filled with reminders.
It hits
that
different
person is
when
not
you
here.
know the individual or it's closer to your
Yes.
circle. You know how when you scroll and you see somebody die and it's really not close to your circle, but it affects you, but it doesn't affect you.
Yes.
But when it's really close to your circle,
It's
like
hard.
it's hard, man. And it's hard when you watch your brothers and sisters and they hurting, and you see the hurt, you feel the hurt. You know what I mean? And there's really nothing you could do for them. You just got to pray for them and give them strength. You know what I mean? So definitely Ivory, baby, that's my sister. You know what I mean? We go back a long time, and to watch her hurt like that, I've heard somebody cry like that, scream and cry like that once. And this makes the second time.
Throttle hands up.
All hands up. Can we get 30?
You get 30.
Triple X. All right. It's Monday morning. You know what time it is. You know what I mean? So, wait a minute. Before we get started. Really?
Yes.
So, shout out to the white man over there. And what's his name this morning?
Dry Ice.
Dry Ice. Mr. Dry Ice this
Good
morning.
white
Give
man.
it up to Mr. Dry Ice this morning. You know what I mean? We got Mr. Dry Ice this morning. I see that we have a new recruit in the house.
Yeah.
That is training a new recruit.
Gonna
Just
learn
hold on to
today.
this ride. It's going to be funny. It's going to be wild. And every day, every Monday, you will have a new name too.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Learn today.
You're going to learn today.
Look,
You can't run back all the old names, though.
I can't.
You can't run back the old names because he's had a whole lot of names.
I can't. I never have. It's been 4 years. Have I ever repeated a name,
No,
white man?
no, we've never.
I've
never repeated
Don't
a
worry
name
about
for
it.
him.
There's enough white shit out here.
There's enough white shit
There's
out
enough
here.
white shit
Okay.
out here.
I mean, don't worry, we're not really.
Never worry.
We're not really racist, but you know what I mean. We just
Just
real talking sense. All right, so
cocaine in the White House.
huh?
It was cocaine in the White House.
It was cocaine in the White House.
It was cocaine in the
I
White
thought
House.
you were talking about me again.
Was it crack? Was it cocaine or was it crack?
Crack is coke.
Well, it's crack is coke, but what we got because you got to specify. Cocaine is the powder, crack is the rock. Which one was it?
They said he was in the baggie. That's all I know.
It was in a baggie?
White man, was it powder?
Yo,
Yeah, it was powder.
it was powder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so they had powder in the White House. You know that's a stressful job, nigga. They used to be in that joint geeking and something.
So the scuttlebutt is that it was his sons. You know his son is.
His son is a fucking ex-crackhead, ain't he?
You don't bring your shit to my house though.
But he wasn't
Brought it to
there. He hasn't been there for. Here's what's been the rumor mill.
Come on, Stan.
They said that it is in an area where Joe Biden walks by a lot, so they claim it. You know, so that's the rumor mill.
Okay.
So, and then on top of that is since his son is a drug addict, so they feel it's like it's probably his, and stuff like that. So, but then again, right now it's all speculation if it's connected to Biden in the first place. Either one.
Okay. Let me read.
Oh, here we go.
The cocaine that was found in an entrance area between a foyer and a lower level lobby.
Okay.
The entrance is near where some vehicles like vice presidents, limos, or SUVs park. It is one floor below the main West Wing offices and on the same floor the Situation Room and the dining area. So somebody in that bitch
It fell out
dropped
of
their
Joe's
work.
pocket.
They dropped their work.
It fell out of Joe's pocket.
It's a stressful job, like
It
you
fell
said.
out of Joe's pocket.
Joe
The
too
man has
old.
sleep apnea. He
Yeah,
can't
nigga.
use coke.
See, well, he
Coke
uses
is an
something.
upper.
It's an
Yeah,
upper.
he can't. He
Sleep
can't
He's
use
the
apnea.
president,
He
bro.
needs an upper upper.
He
You got
needs to
sleep
stay
apnea.
woke all the time, bro.
I have sleep apnea. I don't use coke.
But you can.
You can.
I
It's
don't
an
need
upper.
that.
It's an upper. You don't
He's
need
using
he
that shit
doesn't
to
need a
stay woke
downer.
to get through the
He
day.
don't need like heroin or fentanyl, none of that. He don't need that. He needs an upper. And then look, and it was in a cubby. So question for you, Stan. The cubbies, are they cleared every day? Do you know anything about that? Do they come in, you drop all your personal effects in these cubbies, and
What
then
you
you
mean the
leave?
cubbies?
They said it was in the cubby. And when I know
I'm
cubbies,
telling you, it was Joe's shit, bro. It was Joe's shit.
It said
It says what?
it was on one floor below the West Wing. He don't be on the West Wing. In the Situation Room.
He's the White House. He's in the White House. He go where the fuck he want in the White House. See what happened was, you know what I mean? He was visiting his son on the mountain, right? His son was like, yo, Dad, here, hold this, man. It's some new shit I got. And Joe didn't know it fell out of his pocket. So I'm trying to tell you, Joe, we know it's your shit. Hold that shit down, man.
So look,
You know what I mean?
the White House really is white.
It is white, though. They got the white powder in there. What you want to do with it?
Cocaina. So since we around the mountains, just wanna
All right.
just introduce the people. Since we in the mountains already. You ready to go top 10?
Oh, shit. We just going to jump right back into it.
Good morning, Mona, Vinny, Tweety.
Good morning, everybody.
PJ, Kia.
As
Shout
we
out
get
to
into-
Black Shepherds.
Yeah, Black Shepherds.
what a
Before I
good
get into
event
this
this
shit,
weekend.
Black Shepherds had another amazing weekend for these fellas. Always a good time. The hospitality is unmatched. Them niggas is just, they take care of home. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Had a good time. You know what I mean? I didn't really cut up the way I normally cut up, but I cut up. I had a good time.
I just like to give a resounding fuck you very much to
Ooh,
DJ Hairston. I did not
Why
get
you say
home.
fuck? Whoa,
I didn't get
whoa.
home until 5 o'clock on Sunday. I clocked in at my job. I was supposed to clock in at 6.
Yeah,
It was 8:50. Fuck you. That's all I'm saying.
So that's how his fault. How?
Yes. He know. That Situation Room, that whole lobby, cracking.
Yo,
cranking,
any
slapping.
fucking time you go to event, it's always you in the lobby to get the lobby cracking.
It is.
It's you in the lobby. It's just any time we go somewhere, if Kiki is in the lobby, know that shit's gonna be cracking.
Come
Don't
see
go
me.
nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
Come see me. Come see me. Come see me. I'm in the lobby. Period.
Okay.
Anywho,
All right.
since we in the mountains,
Since we in the
let's
mountains,
just stay there for a while.
you know the air. You know today we're running on the time says it's 7:18. So that's what time it is in the mountain. When the higher up you get, the air changes, and I keep telling y'all about the air quality. You don't believe me? They live a little different up there. You know what I mean? They do things different. They see things different. They act very different than us. With that being said, it is time for Top 10 Caucasity. Only the whitest of the whitest news you will ever get from me. Lady refuses same-sex cake ruling. Weed is legal in Maryland, and what the fuck is this?
No.
Okay, wait a minute.
Block that.
Let's start this over again.
Yes, let's start that. That was supposed to be topics that I was trying to get to. Look.
Oh, that the fuck?
And
That's not top tier. That's not top tier.
No. We're going to talk about that, though. But go ahead. But go one down.
A man from Derbytown, England, you know they are the teariest, answers an ad to buy a washer and dryer combo.
Yep.
The seller answered and the two met up. The buyer wanted to be sure the washer and dryer worked properly, so he asked if he could do a load of laundry just to be certain. She agreed. He did the load, then got in his car with his clean clothes and left. Who does that?
He did.
But that, you know what that
He
puts
from
me in mind, though?
Derbytown.
You know what that put me in mind? Because that's some nigga shit.
That's some nigga shit.
Nigga
But
shit, man.
Hey, maybe.
Yo, can I come to your house? Because you know niggas always ask to borrow everything.
But he was coming to buy it. He
What?
wanted to make sure it worked. What's the best way to make sure some shit worked?
You gotta make sure you gotta use shit. That's some nigga shit, though, Kiki. That's some nigga shit. Niggas do that shit, bro. Oh my God.
Derbytown, England got it.
Derbytown, England. All right.
Derbytown, England.
I don't even. How do you even pronounce this nigga's name?
Matsukas.
Matsukas.
Yes.
Who was on leave from the university. We don't know which university it is.
Don't know.
You know what I mean? Was identified through a North Face backpack he was carrying from an incident in April and also May. He allegedly tried to record himself performing the lewd acts with an electronic tablet.
What lewd acts, you ask?
Well, them is this dude Matsukis.
Themis.
Themis.
Yes.
Them is. Okay, we getting it right. Them is Matukis. He's 64.
Okay.
Was charged Tuesday after he was allegedly caught earlier this year naked from the waist down. Except he had to have his shoes and socks on, though, niggas.
Real niggas keep their shoes.
You gotta keep your shoes and socks on. You never know.
They do.
Committed perverted sexual acts with his colleague near bathrooms at Rothrock State Forest in Pennsylvania.
You know the area. Pennsylvania got mountains. You know already. You already know.
Okay. He allegedly tried to record himself performing the lewd acts with an electronic tablet, according to trail cam footage, and was quoted saying, "I'm done, I'm dead." He also begged rangers to shoot him, saying, "I need to die," and additionally told investigators, "I do it to blow off steam."
You fuck your dog in the park and record it to blow off steam? See, Big Brother always watching. See, it said trail cam. Come on, Themis.
The nigga said, "I'm done, I'm dead."
He said he's done. Because they're going to tell her. You know, once you do it, they're going to tell everybody.
Once
if I know about it.
Yo, once it gets to me, I'm going to tell everybody.
Once it gets here,
I'm going to tell everybody.
Trouble.
How you, what makes you think, I got to understand the mindset behind that makes you want to fuck your dog in the ass.
I don't know. Listen.
He's 64 years old.
He probably can't get none nowhere else. And what I heard, now listen, this is not from experience. I heard.
You got to put that disclaimer out there
I got to put a
first.
disclaimer out there. I heard that dogs get wet like women. They
wouldn't-
got periods.
I couldn't fucking tell you.
No, I'm just
They
telling
come in the heat every.
I heard that.
I don't know.
And dogs, and they like it.
I thought my silly little bitch was coming in the heat, but she was like, "Psych your mind." You know what I mean? She was like, "Psych your mind, daddy. I'm not coming in the heat. I'm just, doing some horror shit."
And look, dogs are bitches.
They are bitches. Because I got a dumb bitch at home.
Men like bitches.
I've seen how you try and tie this together.
You see me?
I see you try and tie this together, and it's just not. Right now, the math isn't mathing with that.
It's got
not
a
tying together.
math. It's got a math. Why wouldn't it math? The man said he do it to blow off steam. Like, don't you have sex to blow off steam? You see me?
She's reaching. This morning is the reach around the corner and down the street trying to grab something that's not
reach
there.
Around.
It's the Oh no, not the reach around. All
It's
right.
the reach around. You can't get mad at him.
Huh? You can't get mad at him?
No, you can't
The
get mad.
dog is scarred for life.
He ain't hurt. Listen,
The dog is scarred for life.
I'm sure it hurt. I'm sure it hurts. Look, I'm sure a human penis hurts.
Did he
a
have
dog.
Did he have the porn music playing while he was humping the dog? Like that? Was he playing the porn music while he was humping the dog? Like,
Okay.
oh my God. All right.
Batman said the poking animal movement is the one next to be organized.
Bro.
We talked about it for 5 years. You've been saying that.
Bro,
So, July 1st, weed became legal in Maryland.
It did?
Yes. The
How
lines
legal?
were around, like, legal. Like, you can smoke in your home.
Okay.
You can possess, come on, Stan. You can possess, I don't smoke weed, so I don't know their measurements, but you can possess a little bit on your person. You get to grow 2 plants. You know this?
I didn't know this.
Buy it from anybody over 21 can buy it.
Without the card.
Yeah, without.
You don't even
Oh,
need
so
the
you smoke
card.
weed?
My-
He said,
But if you're over 21 and you don't have the card, you have to pay tax for it. But if you do have a card, you don't have to pay.
What's the
Ooh,
tax?
what's the
Like
tax?
Maryland
How much?
taxes?
I think it's like 9%.
9%.
okay.
Did you go? Did you?
No.
Did you go?
You know the answer,
His
bitch, go.
brother went. What did he say?
Well, we gotta know. We're just curious
You're
about this thing.
21, right? You're not.
Not yet.
Whoops. Whoops.
Woo. Next, wildfire
Things
smoke.
that happen with other people that you see that are not, you don't see their face. We don't know them.
We don't know them.
We're not responsible.
Wildfire smoke, bullshit or nah? Was that bullshit? The wildfire smoke? Because the fireworks shit disappeared for me the same night. Like, it didn't linger. Did it?
Are you reaching right now?
Are y'all...
Because it was like, okay, so it was smoky last week before the fireworks, though.
I know that, but are you buying that it's wildfire smoke?
What do you think it is?
Dry ice. Are you buying that?
It could be dry ice smoke.
Okay, so I know the Canadian wildfires are not talking about it as much anymore, so it could be anything.
It could be anything.
Okay.
So especially with the summer, it could be anything.
I go along with that. For right now, I go along with that.
With the wildfire smoke, I ain't buying that shit.
It could be anything. I'm going along with it. Could be anything. You know what I mean?
But I feel like it might be. It might not be to our advantage. Because you know what? Here's the thing, right? So the whole time we had COVID, people was asking. They were heavily suggesting that you wear a mask, right?
Yes.
Wildfire Smoke Week, they was mandating pretty much that you put on an N95.
Okay.
For smoke in Canada.
Well, they were doing the same shit for motherfuckers in New York too. They was like, yo, my sister told me they
I know that, but I'm saying the people that are in Los Angeles, you name me the last time.
Oh, they stay in wildfires,
but do they have on? Do you get all this? This news is everywhere. This Canadian shit. I'm just saying. Come on.
With California, okay, there's
a difference.
There is a difference. Okay, with California wildfires, mostly it is, if those who live out in California or ever been there, it's pretty much more spread out and more rural area compared going to let's say Los Angeles or something like that. Mm-hmm. So pretty much it's not really highly affecting, but with this, and with that smoke, in addition to the smog, probably, if it goes into the LA, let's say, especially in the LA County area, that could cause some problems. So, but as for with the Canadian wildfires, because that's mostly a lot of country rural areas, those things are huge. Mm-hmm. So that would, cause major problems, which leads all that huge smoke going into, the Ontario area. Yeah, that causes problems.
Mm-hmm. And yet we have this sneaking suspicion that this cocaine came from anybody. But we can tell you for sure. It came from Joe. We can tell you for sure that the wildfire smoke. Come on.
It was Joe's coke, bro. You keep fucking around. You think his son getting high? You think Joe didn't teach him how to get high? It's Joe's coke. And that's the story. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Okay, let me double back.
What else?
So the legal weed, young man.
Oh, she wants to know about that.
I want to know this. So can you? I know DC has. You
gotta have that card in
weed
DC.
Weed is
though.
legal in DC too.
You don't need a card.
You have to have a card, or can you do that same 21-year-old stuff with no card?
I'm not sure about DC. All I know is around here, you can do it without a card.
Okay. So you just walk in there and be like, yo, like you're doing fucking Vegas. Walk in there, show them your ID, and get some and buy some weed.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Shit, man, they making getting high easy. I remember back in the days, you had to do the hands transaction on the corner. I take it back to when you used to have the manila envelopes, you know what I mean? Nigga, I'm showing my age. I'm showing my age.
I know my daddy used to have a sandwich bag. That's all I used to know.
The sandwich bag, the little Ziploc bag?
Baggies.
But yeah, I'm talking about before the Ziploc bag, there was little manila envelopes, you know what I mean? Like ganja. That was what it was, ganja.
My daddy had the freezer bags.
Oh, yeah, full. Yeah, I mean, okay.
That's when seeds was in weed, though, and sticks and shit.
You don't have that shit no more.
Because I don't think it's real.
You don't think it's real?
I think it's too.
You think it's man-made? It's genetically?
Did some shit to it,
Yeah.
There's some shit done to it.
Because it's not the same shit, bro.
And it got too many flavors. It got too many flavors. It's like.
So I remember back in the days, like, yo, when we just go to Lilies of the Field, and it was chocolate tie, and chocolate tie smelled like chocolate. You know what I mean? It was the best shit ever, man. I love
like chocolate?
Yeah, I love chocolate tie. Shit. Smoked that shit like it was going out of style back then. High as giraffe pussy.
So now I see people don't use blunts no more.
What the fuck are they using?
They using paper.
Back to the bamboo joints, the little joints.
I used to know zigzag. I used to know that. Is that still a thing?
Bamboo?
You do bongs, don't you? You do bongs?
I mean, most people I know, if they're rolling,
I like how you did that. That was real quick.
Good.
As his lawyer.
Yo.
I mean, for blunts, most people just use backwoods, but like, I know raw is really popular for rolling papers, but
Same thing like bamboo and all that shit.
yeah, a lot of people use
So
bamboo.
people went away from the blunts, or are leading away from the blunts back to the rolling paper. Though.
You know what dabbing is?
What the fuck?
Have you done that?
Huh?
I actually haven't, but a lot of
I
people
think
have.
that shit is. I do not partake,
Once you
but
get
I
part
feel
taken.
like if I ever did that, that would be my last day here. It's hard. You know what dabbing is?
No, I am not.
Tell us what
privy to
dabbing
this
is.
shit.
It's like concentrated wax of THC, and you put it in this thing, and then like, I don't know.
Like a
It's
pipe.
it's
Like,
like
is
a
it like
different-
hashish? It's like hash.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like
kind of
hash
like
back
that.
in the
Yeah,
days.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the fucking I know
And
about
you
hash.
smoke this stuff.
Yeah, it's like
And
a little wax
like-
ball that it was all just THC.
And
You
I
get
think
higher than
from
high.
what I've seen
Yeah.
people do, they hit that joint like till it's done. Like that. The
Yeah,
full-
but you get higher than high, nigga. That shit is worse than the edible, bro. That shit is worse than the
I be
edible.
watching 2 Chainz has a show called The Most Expensive Is, and he always go
He's
through all
probably getting
these.
high like that.
Yeah, he
probably
get
getting
high. He high.
He high. I mean, you can get high to you get high to a point where you can't get high no more.
I don't know. Because I don't like to be out of control. So that's why even if I drink, because I like my stuff in the cup. If I drink and it's too much, I gotta go sit down. I don't like to be fried like out of
This past
control.
weekend, I was real good this weekend. I drank a lot of fucking water. I didn't drink a lot of liquor.
I was
drank
chill.
water.
I
was
brought
chill.
mine with me this time because I did not stay at the host. So if I stay at the host, you can forget about it. But I handled business. I conducted myself. I adulted. I went to both jobs, and I still was able to party. So I had to get up. It just like yesterday, it got all to me though because it was
Caught up
taking
to you after a
shots.
while?
Yeah, because some
See,
people,
there go your word.
some people they be biracial. I'm not biracial. I don't
How
like
the
to
fuck-
mix my liquors. Like if I'm on white, let me stay on white. But then you got some of your friends who, you know, your cup look empty. They just be pouring shit in there, and then Kiva and
Yeah, but you
Kiva,
got a choice whether you drink it or not.
You don't. Once you take it,
It's
and-
yours.
and you got to do push-ups behind it. I ain't.
Yo, so the
That's
motherfucker.
liquor abuse.
I saw a
abuse.
motherfucker spill somebody's drink on a dance floor. I think he was a prospect at the time, and they let him live. I was like, never in the history. You spill a cup of liquor on the dance floor? That should be 50 right off the fucking top.
So you know what? We was wrong to not ask Moet anyway. Cause it look like Moet has dabbed. She said,
Moet.
look like she has dabbed. She said that shit takes my soul out. And funny, Joey said he blames How High for fake weed.
Okay, so I can go with Joey on that one.
Joey
On how-
called me.
because that's how it started. How High had this all. That's when niggas were smoking weed and the dead nigga disappeared. Like, come on.
I think people just how high can you get? Like how high? Like do you want to get like dumb high? Like or is just you just do it to chill for the day?
Again, as his lawyer.
Okay,
I
Mr.
mean,
Ice.
I feel like at a certain point with people, you can get to a point where you won't even get high like that. You won't continue to get higher. You could keep smoking and you'll just stay at one point.
You
You know.
get there,
Yeah.
and that's the highest you're gonna get, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, I knew it. Kid said lies. Lies for what? Please feel free to call us if you have anything to say about what we're saying. 301-761-1040. Let's go to
Okay.
the niggas now. Can we go to the niggas? Because niggas be doing shit. Niggas do shit.
You know, niggas can't help themselves because, you know, they always going to do some nigga shit. We can't help it. We can't help ourselves for the shit that we do.
Like making making fake weed. That's nigga shit.
Is it, though?
Yes.
I don't think so. You can't put that just on niggas. I don't think
Nah,
that's
I
just
feel
nigga
like
shit.
that's more a white man shit.
See?
Do you?
Hell, we have it.
Do you?
And we have it. That's how it is. So that's honesty.
Honesty for your ass.
Okay.
Come on.
Niggas do other stupid shit. You know what I mean?
You gonna
Niggas
have
just
to
come up
call.
with
Nah,
names.
but they wouldn't taint their own stuff, you know.
I gotta give you a name today since you doing all
Oh,
this.
since he's doing talking, he deserves a name.
His name.
Need you to come up with this on the fly.
Sticky rice.
Sticky Rice?
Yep.
Okay, that's Mr. Sticky Rice,
Sticky Rice.
with his lawyer, Mr.
Dry
Dry.
Ice.
There you go. Yo, there you go. All right.
Niggas.
Photos from Jeremy's funeral started going viral on social media on June 30th. YouTuber Neek at Night uploaded a video where she elaborated on the situation. It was shown that a woman who wore the Knockout King t-shirt is a family member of Jeremy Brown.
You know who Jeremy Brown is?
Who the fuck is Jeremy Brown?
It's the guy that they killed last week for hitting that boy mama in the face.
Wait. Okay, so
The guy that
got killed. That was in the joint. Yeah, the
that's
son
Jeremy
killed him.
Brown.
Okay, so
with that, knowing that, can you start over?
okay, going viral. It was shown that a woman who wore the Knockout King t-shirt is a family member of Jeremy Brown. Okay, in the video, Sade, clarified that Jeremy Brown was known as the Knockout King and glamorized his abusive behavior. Wait, what?
Yeah.
In the other story, Sade eulogized Jeremy and knocked out hundreds of people before he died. Wait. No, hold on.
She said that in his eulogy.
First, let me drink some water.
Yeah, get it together. My tongue be doing that too sometimes.
So, the nigga that decided to punch this woman in the face and her son caught a body and killed this nigga, right?
Yes.
You wear his t-shirt and you were condoning his behavior.
The t-shirt said Knockout King. She had him on you know how we do the
Well, who the
t-shirt?
fuck was he knocking out? Women?
She said everybody. Hundreds of people. That's what she said.
Hundreds of people he was knocking out.
And she said that shit in his eulogy. Because she eulogized him. She stood up and was like, yeah, for all y'all, yeah, my nigga was the Knockout King and he knocked out 100 people before this. And she stand by it. They had the nerve to turn around and then they had a GoFundMe up. See me scratching my neck?
First and foremost, right? Why? This is some nigga shit.
That's some nigga
That's
shit.
some nigga shit right here. You know what I mean? I understand because niggas are the ones that originally started the t-shirt when a nigga dies.
Yes.
That's not tier behavior.
No.
That's nigga behavior.
Yeah.
Right?
No caucus.
No, there's no caucus?
No caucus.
Oh, that's what it is? Okay.
That's all nigga shit.
So, with that being said, this is top tier nigga shit. This is top tier nigga shit.
High level.
Because you glamorize, you made his abusive behavior like it was okay, like it was normal. Bitch, how many times he knocked you upside your fucking head, you dumb motherfucker? He done knocked you upside your head. I mean, you think it's okay? But you thought his behavior was gonna let it be? He was gonna keep running around knocking people out, and nobody was gonna put the drop on him?
So let me ask you this: so when a situation like this goes viral, and the whole wide world is hating your cousin for hitting a woman 3 or 4 times in the face and then getting killed, behind that behavior, what is expected of the family? Because they still gotta bury him. They still gotta glorify him. Like they still have to honor his life.
The family's gonna do that because that's their family. They gonna do that. They gonna do that. But as a family, your fucking family member was fucked up. You know this nigga was a piece of shit. But you gotta glorify him because that's his day. You ain't gonna just down the dude.
Can you not?
Huh?
Can you not? Like Ike Turner. Can you not? Osama bin Laden. Can
Okay,
you
so
not?
so
listen, can you not? Can you go up this motherfucker and just bury him and be like, yeah, take care? Do you have to glorify them? Do you have to do all this fucking
Can you ask me that?
ridiculous?
Can you ask me that question?
I'm asking you.
If it was me,
Yes.
fuck him, you stupid motherfucker. That's what you got.
It's your cousin though.
That's what the fuck you deserve,
It's
nigga.
your brother.
Nigga, you went and did some dumb shit, nigga.
Uncle Jeremy.
Huh?
Uncle Jeremy.
Uncle Jeremy? Uncle Jeremy, oh, you punched that woman in her face. Nigga, you deserve that shit. If you beat on a woman, you deserve whatever the fuck consequences come at you.
Tone Jr.
I done fucked him up first. But if Tone Jr., if AJ decided he wanted to beat on a fucking woman and they put the drop on him, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be hurt because my son left.
You gotta eat that.
But I gotta eat that because he wasn't raised that way. So you decide to put your hands on women, yeah, you gotta be susceptible to whatever comes after it.
So at the day, okay, this fast forward to the funeral day, right? How do you shimmy around the fact that this is viral news? Like, how do you not mention this? Like, I mean, do you mention this incident? or do you just shimmy around it and just proceed?
What, during the funeral?
During the funeral.
How could you not think big motherfuckers know how he died?
No, do you not mention it? I know we know how, but do you not mention it? I'm asking.
Am I giving you eulogy?
You giving it?
If I'm giving the eulogy?
You giving the eulogy?
Mom's is gonna be mad. Dad's gonna be mad. Grandma's gonna be mad. Everybody gonna be upset. And I'm gonna say, oh, y'all shut the fuck up because y'all know the truth. You know what I mean? Remember that fucking funeral where the fucking girl was up there and she was giving her mother's eulogy and said, she didn't like you. I don't know why the fuck you here.
Yes.
It's the
That's
same
real
principle.
shit.
It's the same principle. It's real shit. You're gonna be like, yo, he may have been a good, he had a woman, but this nigga was a dumbass nigga. He did dumb shit. You played stupid games, and this is the prize for the stupid game you played.
Ty said, I had a family member rape someone and die. We said, oh, well.
See? You put yourself in that situation, so what do you expect is going to happen?
I know, but I'm just trying, because like now we're in the culture where we're in the culture and the time now where everybody is saying everything and recording everything and they doing what the fuck they want. So I'm asking, like, are we at that level where we can go to the funeral and we can really speak our truth at the funeral about this Bama? Because you see people is going to funerals and they shooting people.
Yeah, they get wild, but this is nigga shit.
They wilding.
Once again, see, this is nigga shit. See, he eloquent. What you call him? Dry rice, Mr. Dry Rice over
sticky
rice, Mr. Sticky Rice over there. So, you know what I mean, Mr. Sticky Rice said,
lawyers dry.
Lawyers dry rice, dry eyes. Okay, but he said he picked out white shit. This is what we do. We make different kind of fucking weed. Okay, but nigga shit.
Can I ask him about nigga shit? Can you speak on nigga shit?
Can he speak on nigga shit?
I don't think I am.
He said he don't
I don't know if I'm qualified for that.
He's lawyer. Is he allowed to speak on
Mr. Ice?
We would like to plead the fifth.
All right. So.
Because I believe somebody stood up and said the shit. Blanket said, good morning, kid. He said, it's the family fault, in my opinion. Somebody in the family was supposed to check him the first time it happened. Michelle, good morning. Welcome.
All right, so let's stop right there. Because when you said it was, who said that?
Kid.
Kid said that he was supposed to check. All right, how many times in families do they check people for their behaviors? When you know your niggas be doing fucked up shit. You know you got that old good uncle, that motherfucker is kind of frisky and touchy-feely with the fucking kids, right? But do y'all address him? Nah, you don't. You know what I mean? We need to normalize that shit. If you know these niggas it's your family and they doing some fucked up shit like that, bro, you need to check this nigga. Like, yo, fuck it, nigga. You're still family at the end of the day. You know what I mean? If he was a knockout king, then knock his ass the fuck out and be like, yo, this is what a woman feels like when you doing that sucker shit. If you down here doing that shit, I'm not gonna hold no remorse for you. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, this is what happens.
Okay.
This is what happens.
So what came on the top of the news this morning was, did you hear about Dwight Howard?
What about Dwight Howard? Oh, you talking about, yo, because I heard a couple stories about Dwight Howard. One, I heard that was the dirtiest nigga in the league, because the nigga was, he was very, what's the word I'm saying, flaccid?
Yes.
This nigga would blow, they made a law, a rule in the NBA because of Dwight Howard's stink booty ass nigga.
Right.
This nigga was farting up a storm, but that's not what we talking about today.
We ain't talking about his flatulation?
No, we talking about...
He receiving some backlash. There's a video that went viral where he was trying to force his son to get on the bike, the exercise
Well,
bike.
he had him on the bike.
He had him on the bike.
The
little boy wanted to quit. We got a video somewhere.
Yeah, he wanted to quit,
here you go.
Okay.
Watch it, and we're gonna ask y'all.
And his son is at his limit. Yeah.
You got sound on it? Hang on, y'all.
I wanted to hear the sound on that because, okay. I'm not. That's not the sound.
That's not the sound. Okay.
While I sip on.
Come on! I can't! Come on! I can't do it! No, I can't! Come on! What do you want me to do?
Don't worry about that. I want you to do it till I tell you to stop.
What?
Go, start! Let's go!
Him. They're saying this is harsh parenting.
Oh,
He is
shut
wrong
the
as
fuck up.
He is wrong as shit for this.
Shut up.
They even called it borderline abuse.
No, I'm not taking the headset off of this. You know what? It's not
Turn the
borderline
volume
abuse.
up.
Like Aaron Green would say, turn the fucking volume up. This is not borderline abuse. You know what this is? This is a father preparing his child for the next level. You gonna push your children. You know what I mean? Y'all can't have it both ways. Is he abusing the child?
No.
Is he beating the child?
No.
Is he hurting the child? No. He's making the child a better man, pushing him past his limits. You know what I mean? He's not killing this child. There's nothing wrong with him. And so I must have been a bad parent because I got to a point I realized in parenting, why am I going to whoop my child's ass? Because when you whoop your child's ass, you essentially whooping yourself too.
You are.
Why I got to get whooped for what you did? Nah, nigga, I'm not going to exert my energy. So what I used to do is I would come up with creative shit and punish my kids that way. What made you ask was creative shit?
What was creative shit?
You know, you had to sit down up against the wall, right? Mm-hmm. You put your back up against the wall, slide down in sitting position, and hold your fucking hands straight out.
Call that
you know what I mean?
Wall up.
Now, if I was really feeling fucking funny with it, I'll put something in your hands. Don't let it drop. Don't let it drop. I'm gonna stand right there. And I would make you sit there. I would make my kids exercise to the point where they would fucking be crying. If you stop, I'm gonna fuck you up. You have a choice. You can keep going through this punishment, or I'm gonna fuck you up. Guess what? They chose to exercise. Does that mean I was abusing my kids? Does that mean that I was a bad parent? No.
Well, in this age, they want us to do gentle parenting.
Get the fuck out. Let's be realistic. Who is it that wants us to do gentle parenting? Who is it that wants us to do gentle parenting?
The kids. The kids are the ones who want you to do gentle parenting.
We had that. Did we talk about that on the show? Because the kids run was going on with today, not the parents.
Yeah,
the kids running.
Yeah.
Okay.
The kids,
fuck you, kids.
The kids want you to give them options. They want you to let them figure this thing
Get
out.
the fuck out of
and
here.
you're supposed to give them suggestions.
Really?
Heavily suggested. No. You don't put your hands.
Ty,
on the
I'm with
hot
you.
stove.
I love that shit with him. I love that him pushing his kid too. Because in the future, his kid is gonna look and be like, "Thanks, Dad. I needed that." You know what I mean?
Said he gonna make his son hate him.
What? Huh?
Scooter said he gonna make his son hate him.
Why? Because you're pushing him to the limit.
I'm gonna let you.
I'm pushing. I want the best for my kids. I'm gonna push you to greatness, and I know what it takes to get there.
And
I'm farting Dwight Howard.
You know, most of the time, Tone, the kids will stop at the very bare minimum. You know, there's a little more in the tank for a kid. You already know that you can push them a little bit further. You know.
Look, even Ty said it. I make Jay. She said I make Jay do wall squats. I did that too, Jay. Yo, Ty, I did that too. Yo, the front leaning rest position, the push up position is killer. Don't do it. Just stay there. I bet some of you motherfuckers wouldn't even last 5 minutes in that position. Nope. That shit will break your ass out. Or how about the planks where you lay there and you lay on your back and just gotta hold your fucking legs in the air?
Yes.
Bruh. 6 inches off the ground, nigga. Don't move. You gonna break a motherfucker with that.
Joey said, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with the behavior. You want
here's the funny. As you were talking, I was thinking one of the most popular. This is for your girl, Miss Black Crystal cosplay.
Okay.
Our mutual favorite anime is My Hero Academia, and these are kids, literally kids, at that roughly, I would say, the age of around roughly teenage years, pretty much maybe the same age as Dwight Howard's son. And they are doing, mind you, it is a cartoon, but they are doing vigorous stuff, and they're trying to go surpass their limits, and that's their main thing. They said is like, you got to go super ultra, you got to go past your limits. This here's a kid who I kind of get what Dwight Howard's doing. It's like, you got to surpass your limits, especially if he wants to follow his dad's footsteps.
Yes.
Hey, you have to surpass this. So yeah, it's a good, good training mark.
Okay, give me a second, Scooter. I see what you're saying. The Scooter asks, are we talking about punishment or preparing them to be athletes? In this scenario, preparing them to be an athlete.
He said, if you are, maybe he doesn't want to be one, he said.
If he doesn't want to be an athlete, that's fine. But right now, if you want to talk about punishment, fuck yes. I'm with these shits for punishment. And I'm going to give you the option. Like Jessica asked, she was like this. Jessica asked, she said, that's an option. Exercise or spanking. Take your pick. What you want to do. But if you want to exercise, you're going to do my way, and you're going to do it exactly the way I want to be done. You know what I mean? Because you owe me that.
Only bad thing I feel about this is that it's on the internet. Cause fuck you, I'm gonna do
Okay,
what I
so if
want.
you doing
I'm
that
gonna
shit-
do what I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna do what I want with my kids. I know my children, and let me add a little spice to little spice to this. That son is the son of a woman that he had that the woman his mother passed away.
Okay.
That little 9, so he's raising that boy now. The mother died in 2020. She had a seizure, so he's primarily raising this boy.
Okay.
So I had to add that in there. Like, that's his parenting style. It's okay.
You can't knock him for his parenting style, though. I mean, you can't knock him. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with the behavior. You know what I mean? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I just see nothing wrong with the fucking behavior. You know what I mean?
They shit on us if we don't be a
What?
father to them, and
Your
then they
pen
shit on
punishment?
them.
Whoa,
They shit
Ty,
on them
whoa.
for being a parent.
Ty said, "Did you see my pen punishment? You have a punishment pen?"
And Blanket said I had to go watch the whole video. I'm siding with Dwight.
Look, even Joey said, I can't even do 30 seconds. But these kids are built different. We older now. You know what I mean? These kids are built different, so they can do shit. They can withstand that joint. They gonna, you ever see a kid fall down and fuck themselves up real good and then get up and run off like nothing happened?
Okay.
He's sitting there crying and all that shit, but I bet you 5 minutes later it was like nothing ever happened.
Ty said if he chooses to go into sports like his dad, coaches are going to push him harder than that. Been there and done
Exactly. So if you want to be great, these are the things you have to do to be great.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. He ain't throw up yet, so he all right.
All right. Before I get into anything else.
Okay.
We talked about this, and I don't know if you put it in here or
I'm
not.
sure. What is it? Talk to me.
Health professionals.
Oh, no, it's there. It's there. I know you fucking lying.
No, well, let's jump right over there. I know you fucking lying.
Yeah, hold on. I know you. What page? Oh, page number 7. I know you fucking lying.
Let me go straight to this shit.
Number 1, right
Number
there.
1?
There it is. Right there. Boom.
Okay. This is shit that you gotta hear. I know you fucking lying. Joe Cervical Cancer Trust offers a guide on its website detailing the appropriate language healthcare professionals should use when dealing with trans men. Kiki, this applies to you, Kiki. You cannot say
vagina
no more. You have to say it's a
bonus
hole. Bonus hole.
They say bonus hole and front holes are deemed acceptable alternatives to vagina, a word which could cause someone to feel hurt or distressed.
What?
What?
Is this the world we live in?
This is.
Is this the world we live in today?
Bro.
Is this the world we live in today? I want out of the United States. That's it. I'm gonna defect.
Come on, sticky rice.
I'm gonna defect. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I don't want this. What the fuck is this?
You hate it here?
These are the same people who were complaining about the guy training his kid.
Exactly. It's the same people. So you, hey, I'm talking to my doctor, Dr. Granite.
Doctor, really?
It's a vagina when I come see you. Trust and believe me. Please call it a vagina. I don't have a bonus hole. I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Yo, Ty, you ain't never lied about that, Ty. That shit makes sense. The longer you hold it, the heavier it gets. Huh. Okay, wait a minute because I'm not leaving this shit right here. This is some stupid shit here.
You don't want nobody to.
You sensitive motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go over this again because I don't care if you cancel me, you hate me. At the end of the day, you want to be a trans man, so
yeah.
So that you're a woman that wants to be a man. Because I get confused with all this shit, right? And what is you call it, a bonus hole? Is it a front hole or a bonus hole? Is the bonus hole the butt hole and the front hole is the pussy hole? I need to know. I got questions. Because the way you word it here, bonus hole for me means butt hole. Or is it the Gucci hole? I don't know. Why are you getting upset?
Because they said the word vagina could cause someone to feel hurt or
How the fuck can the word vagina make... The word vagina makes me happy.
It makes you happy.
It puts a smile on my face. The fuck does it hurt you because somebody used the word vagina?
Here go Batman. Does the bonus hole feel the same?
Yes, we got questions. We got questions here because this shit don't make no sense, man.
I'm tired of it. And listen, the day that they have a march about this, I'm there. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, okay, you know what I mean? The sensitive fucking people are getting way out of hand in this country today. You're sensitive as fuck. Everything, you can't say nothing no more. Yo, it's going to be banned. You ain't going to be able to say anything anymore. You know what I mean? I'm going to get stoned to death. I'm going to get stoned to death in this country because, man, listen here.
So, and let's
I had to say something about that shit,
hold
goddamn
on.
it.
Now, they want me to call it a bonus hole, and yet Utah's school district banned the Bible.
What?
And they're considering removing the Book of Mormon. This is how.
Wait. The Home of Mormon wants to get rid of the Book of Mormon.
Yes. The Utah school district that banned the Bible considers removing the Book of Mormon.
Thank you, Benji, for that. The bonus hole is asshole.
They banned it like you're not allowed to bring it into the school, or they just don't have it in the school.
Let me read it. Davis School District says it will assess text after complaint for pornographic or indecent materials that are in the Bible in the Book of Mormon. A school district in Utah that last week banned the Bible from school libraries is now being asked to consider a further title for removal, the Book of Mormon. The latest potential removal comes just a week after the Bible was taken off the shelves in middle schools and after deemed by committee to be inappropriate because it contained vulgarity and violence. Get the entire fuck out of here. P-H-U-C-K.
Okay, so when does this shit stop? Does it stop? I'm curious to know because this shit is, come on, man. The Bible?
Pornographic and indecent and violence.
And ain't Utah the Mormon capital?
That's what
Utah is the
that's
Mormon
what he
capital.
was saying.
It is though.
So we gonna not have the Disney World no more? If this goes on, like you know, go around the Beltway, the Church of Latter-day Saints, they Mormon, right?
You talking about that big building with the gold top, the gold?
The Disney World.
The Montgomery Disney World.
Disney World, yeah. What?
I don't know.
Well, actually, let's say this. I've been in, like I said, I've been there. They kind of praise differently.
Did you go when they opened it up?
Yeah. When they opened it up, I was until those stupid motherfuckers were on top of there.
So are they like fucking Jehovah Witness?
You said they praise
No, they're not like Jehovah's Witnesses. They're completely different.
What's the difference?
They're because they don't go knock on people's doors, stuff like that. It's more it's more the sense of they try to invite. They do have a church. They mind you, there's that temple.
Yeah.
Their big temple, but they do have a church and they do their, I would say, weekly service and stuff like that. Temple thing is more grander special events because they have different layers for different things.
Okay.
So what's the
Ty, I need you to explain that for me, Ty.
What's the chance of the rest of the world catching on to removing the Bible?
Biggie, I'm gonna get that too.
What's the chance?
To remove the Bible? Yeah, the only way to
American.
Yeah, that's an American thing. Unless you go to the Vatican and wipe that out, you're not getting rid of the Bible.
What the fuck? Like we go for anything.
United States, it's all fucked up right now.
You got a bonus hole, United States. You a bunch of bonus holes.
You're not a bonus hole. You're just bonus holes.
You a bunch of bonus holes.
Yo, is this way you can get away with saying call somebody an asshole? You be like, you're a bonus hole
or a pussy.
You can't say pussy no more.
You can say bonus hole. You're a bonus hole.
Fucking bonus hole.
You're a front hole.
Your pH is off. Bonus hole.
No.
And then the teacher say, "Tommy, you go to your corner for saying that dirty word."
Right.
Yeah. All right. So Ty, what you talking about? Pedophiles are now minor attracted adults.
What?
I mean, you need to explain that to me, Ty. I need to know that. So
call in, woman.
Call us, Ty. You won't, but you
You
can.
know what I mean?
301-761.
So my homegirl Pinky was like, I ain't buying that picture of Jamie Foxx on TMZ. He had this little video where he was on the yacht and he was waving to people. You think that's Jamie? So whatever, his camp has been real tight-lipped. They ain't been talking about whatever the fuck has been going on with Jamie. You know what I mean?
think, just like Madonna, I think Jamie and Madonna got some fentanyl somewhere. I think they overdosed and they just came back.
You know what I mean? So Ice Cube had a whole, on his little podcast joint, was talking about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it wasn't, it was something different. And Rihanna Davis, wait.
Come on.
Oh, let me go back. I get a problem with it because that's my daughter's name. So,
is it?
Yeah. So the
front,
owner,
first and last?
Huh?
First
and last.
Dope.
Yeah, no bullshit. The owner of a funeral. So this is. I know you fucking lying because I ain't going nowhere. She went somewhere.
I tried.
The owner of a funeral company is facing murder charges after allegedly shooting 2 people at a child burial service, killing one man serving as a pallbearer. Wilson Chavez, 48, allegedly shot and killed 30-year-old Ronald Stevens Banks of Washington, D.C. on Tuesday while Banks was at a child's burial service that Chavez company organized at a cemetery in Suitland, Maryland. A woman also suffered a graze wound from the shooting, according to the police. Her current condition was not immediately clear. Thursday, NBC reported the funeral was for a 10-year-old Ariana Davis. What the fuck? Who was accidentally killed by a barrage of bullets while driving in the family in Northeast. Mm-hmm. So this Chavez dude, I guess he had beef, and he just, I saw that shit on the news, you know what I mean? They took the nigga to jail like, it's not safe to go anywhere no more. It's not fucking lying, but I was just tripping. I was just tripping because that's exactly how I spell my daughter's name.
You know what I want to speak on? This is kind of off of this, though.
What up?
As you peruse the books. The young man that carjacked 4 people and shot 2 dogs and killed that man. Man, these little, hey, did you see that?
Yeah, they getting down. I mean, everything get down there, and I think it's like the summertime. You ever notice when it gets hotter, niggas act real stupid? Niggas do a lot of extra shit. I
want to go back because you said to me, everybody said that this is not normal. I mean, this is normal. This is normal. All the crime that's going on now is what it used to be. I don't remember it being this bad. I don't remember every single day some young and carjacking five people. I don't remember seeing that. I don't remember seeing.
I see where you're going.
Hold on. I don't remember seeing visitors from other countries and places all week long getting killed and shot by somebody. I've seen that 4 times this week. Where somebody was here from Afghanistan. Somebody was here going to school at American University, and they was killed. The poor man was that was killed by the guy who carjacked 4 people that day and shot 2 dogs. Was in the drive-through. He was an interpreter, like the interpreter for deaf people for Metro. Why the fuck is this happening? Why? You telling me this? You used to this? You telling me?
Okay, so I think when we were kids, we really didn't pay much attention to what was going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And worry about what was going on in the world. I think as kids, more so the fighting across, like I remember my mother used to watch the news every fucking day. It was mandatory when you sat down and you did it, you had the news was on. It's just what the fuck it was, right? And you would hear about, like, in other countries and them fighting.
Yes.
But there was still shit, but it's not publicized like it is now. It didn't mean that these crimes and shit wasn't going on in these neighborhoods. It wasn't just like front page news that we talk about all the time. We see, like, you have the internet, you have so many different news sources that you're gonna see shit that you don't normally see. You know what I mean? Back then, all we had was the national news. You had fucking 5, you had 5, 4,
7 on your side.
7 on your side. You had Channel 9.
Channel 9.
You know what I mean? So you watch national news. Now you hear news about every fucking thing, everything. So you know what I mean? It's more. It's just shown more now than what it was when we was kids.
Something has to happen, like especially in DC. Like this morning, I happened to see the mayor get on there, and now she addressing the shit because they got the laxest laws for in the history of laws for young people. I think that's finna change. Cause
didn't we fucking talk about this a couple weeks ago? We had OT sit right there, and we talked about this shit, bro. You know what I mean? It's only gonna get worse with these kids because these kids know there's no repercussions for their actions because the country went and became a big bonus hole. The country's bonus hole pH balance is off, and it's off terrible. You need to fix that shit. Water that shit. Take a hose and water that shit out.
Go outside, do something. You can sue for anything.
You know, I've been telling you people this for the longest. You can sue anybody for anything at any given time.
You can.
Well, check this shit out. A man filed a class action lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings, claiming that its boneless wings are actually made of chicken breasts and are closer in composition to chicken nuggets than wings. Eamon Heinlein, he ain't even he from fucking another country.
That's why you can sue. Eamon
Heinlein filed a lawsuit in the U.S. District Court of Northern District of Illinois on Friday to challenge what he calls false and deceptive marketing and advertising of Buffalo Wild Wing boneless wings. According to court documents obtained by Insider, Hamlin has also filed at least 3 other class action lawsuits claiming that the natural label on Tom's Wicked Fresh mouthwash and the high in fiber label on Kind granola are inaccurate, and that Hefty shouldn't label its bags as recycling bags because they are not recyclable. The Hefty case was dismissed in August. Colgate, Kind, and Hefty didn't immediately return requests for comment on Sunday.
I mean,
This dude got too much time on his hands.
I was just playing unless you're gonna do it. Like if it goes and I win, bet. I should start doing that shit.
You could sue anybody for anything. But the crazy shit is niggas is winning, B.
I'm telling you.
You don't even have to win. Even just bringing it up, the companies get so scared they'll just settle, you know?
You're right.
Nigga,
He's right.
he's got a point, shit.
He got a whole point.
You see? That shit is,
That's a hustle.
I'm going to start, I done found my new hustle.
God damn it.
Suing you
God
niggas.
damn it.
Marcia and motherfucking West?
Oh no, Marcia didn't Wise. You're in trouble.
Sue you niggas too.
Okay. Right or wrong, Tom?
What's up?
The Supreme Court of the United States, aka SCOTUS, striking down affirmative action as it relates to college admission, stating it's unconstitutional.
Okay.
What you think?
What do you
They are.
They are idiots.
Come on, tell me why.
Okay, one, you're removing something that was implemented for those who highly would benefit this, especially those who are financially unable to go to certain schools.
Okay.
Secondly, you didn't remove the legacy part of that choice because of the fact that like a majority of the students who go to college, especially top tier ones, like the Ivy League,
They mama now.
yeah, and all that stuff. So, who high sponsors of the this wing of this school and all that stuff, they continue to be going, and you didn't remove that. So again, we know what this is all about. This is some BS. This Supreme Court is just exposing a lot of things that we felt that the Supreme Court should not be doing.
You want to hear a spicy fact?
Sure.
So, one of the persons who historically would benefit from affirmative action spoke up and said, "Good, get rid of it."
I know who it is.
Because it's people behind me who are only getting in because of this law and not because they earned it, which if between me and them, they'll beat me out.
Mm-hmm.
So that you say what?
You
I see
need
how
to.
you tiptoed around that. I really like how
Like I said, one, I know who that person is.
Okay.
And secondly, this proves the fact that the Supreme Court needs term limits. These people do not need to be in there for life. The law changes constantly, and for whatever reason, they do not see the fact that how whatever they're thinking in the past doesn't relate to what type of laws should be presented in the present and future. So for removing Roe versus Wade, and now this again proves that they need term limits.
All right.
To that you say.
I agree with what he just said about they need term limits.
Okay.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? How do I say this without being?
Just say the shit.
So obviously it was a black woman mad with about a white guy or white person trying to get in the fucking school. Let's just cut the fucking. Let's not just tiptoe around the shit. And let's get it what it is. Fuck out of here, Joey Chestnut.
Okay.
Oh no, this is something about Joey Chestnut or somebody.
Joey Chestnut. Guess what Joey Chestnut did?
He is the Glock champion.
Glizzy.
The Glizzy Glocks.
He ate 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes. He a throat goat. He's a Glock goblin.
Two hands in him at the same time.
Yes, you have to. 10 in 76 minutes?
He had a handful here, a handful here.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
He's a throat goat. Hey,
I thought it
Joey.
would be a woman that would be.
It's a
I thought it
dude.
would be a woman.
The
Nigga.
Asian woman that was behind him, she had like 40. And it was skinny, a white woman. A white woman came behind Joey. Joey is Italian, by the way.
Okay. You
Joey
said
Chestnut.
Joey
Joey
Chestnut.
Walnuts.
Yeah, he likes it. Don't want his name is Chestnut. He likes them nuts, buddy.
Probably. He probably is. Anyway.
All right. Okay.
Anyway.
Did we have someone that was up there?
Come on, I sent something.
I'm gonna touch those in a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Where you at? Page 15. Got you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Which would you rather?
Okay.
Which would you rather? Would you rather skinny or thick?
Me, I think I would rather. I'm in the middle. That's not you didn't ask me that, did you?
I didn't ask you that. I said skinny or thick.
Thick. Because if I'm thinking about what I'm thinking about, thick.
Just fucked it all up for me.
Just
I didn't
saying.
need that visual, but yeah.
You?
From my point of view, which is very different than Kiki's point of view, my point of view, which is not like hers, but I like thick.
You forgot the disclaimer.
Gotta be thick.
You answer
Gotta be
however
thick.
you perceive the question.
Yeah, just what it is. And how you perceive it. But my perception is I would take thick over skinny.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm just leaving it.
Rice and ice. Skinny or thick? Which would you rather?
Ice and rice.
I defer to my associate.
Skinny or thick? Anyhow you perceive the
However you
question.
perceive the question.
I'm speechless.
Okay.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, here's one for him.
Here's the thing. One, skinny or thick, what?
It's
However you perceive
the
it.
question.
Okay.
Because you know what I was thinking.
You and everybody else listening.
I don't want to know what you were thinking.
Because technically it's kind of like the same question. It's like if someone gave you 100 billion whatever and you don't know what that $100 billion whatever is. So it could be worthless.
It's your perception,
It's your
ladies.
perception.
Lady, everybody on tie, it's your perception. Whatever.
Tweety says
Skinny
thick.
or thick.
Batman says thick.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to watch my figure. I'll say slim.
For Mr. Rice, let's give one. We'll give an easy one for Mr.
Okay,
Rice.
come on.
Seasoned food or unseasoned food?
Of course, it's seasoned. You gotta have
You
taste.
gotta answer it.
Has sticky
I
rice.
said seasoned.
It depends on the food. I
See?
guess.
Oh!
Welcome.
Okay, welcome.
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 Because you know we knew that, right?
Okay.
Beltway or back streets?
Back streets.
Especially the other day when Stafford was shut the fuck down.
Yeah, back streets. Back streets. You gotta know the back roads to get the fuck around because if you're gonna rely on the beltway, you're gonna be late every fucking time.
Drives.
Huh?
Beltway or back streets?
Back streets,
I'm
for
a Beltway.
convenience.
I'm a Beltway chick. I gotta be somewhere in a few minutes, so.
Okay.
On my bike, I kind of.
Actually, I feel a lot of women
I'm
like
gonna bike
the
this
belt.
beltway because I can.
No, I really feel, maybe I'm over percepting this, but I really feel a lot of women prefer the beltway because, again, speed. They want to get to where they're going.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, okay, if certain things happen, you're not prepared for that, and you don't know how to properly adjust.
I do both, but I prefer the beltway. My daddy told me the quickest place between 2 points is a straight line. So the back street thing kind of throws that off. And I realized one day me and PJ was driving from somewhere, and I took the back way, he took the straight way, and of course he was there before me. And I'm a Capricorn. Can't have that.
Okay, you just couldn't understand that.
I couldn't understand it,
Couldn't
but
understand.
that go back to what my daddy said.
Okay.
Shout out to Mr. Grant.
All right, here's what we're gonna go. Here's a good one for you.
Yep.
Boobs or booty?
No.
Which would you rather have?
No, what was that? The whole thing that.
No
front
front
hole?
hole,
No,
front hole,
no, in front of.
hole?
No, yeah, okay.
Okay. Boobs
or booty.
or booty?
I
Huh?
don't have boobs, so I'm going to say booty.
She got booty?
I got
Okay.
booty. I don't say booty.
Mr. Rice?
I'm gonna have to agree with Kiki over here.
Oh, he a booty man.
He's a booty man.
That's what I'm talking talking
Oh
about.
boy. You like big old booties, little booties, flat booties?
You like big
You like big
butts?
booties? Oh, he likes big butts
That's
and he
what I'm
cannot
talking
lie.
about. He cannot
He
lie.
cannot lie. He likes big butts. All right. For me,
You a booby. You a booby dude?
So here's the problem. I gotta be a booty. I gotta be more because boobies are fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
But booties are fun too. Now here's the problem. Here's the problem with little booties. When a little booty bends over, it looks like two twigs in the motherfucking feet. Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Does it?
So that ties
thought
into the
it
skinny or
all-
thick. That's why I can't do skinny. You can't be skinny and not have no booty. Because if you're skinny and got no booty, that shit is not a good look. So I mean,
I thought
the
when you
booty
bent
is the
over,
booty is what it is though. The booty gets you like, oh damn, that walk is nasty.
it ain't nothing but meat. Like,
Nigga, I like meat. Pause.
This dick!
I like steak, nigga. That's what the fuck I should have said.
you know why I was thinking you a booby man?
Why?
Because most bald head men I know, they like boobs.
So boobs are fun though
I don't
because
know why.
boobs you can be
They
like,
sound like
you know what I mean? Like yo. Then if you titty fuck somebody, it's kind of fun.
I got a really good bra.
Okay.
And boobs. The line was long. I just didn't go back.
All right. All right.
Top sheet or no top sheet?
Ty, you got a nice booty. Ty has a nice booty. Ty has a very nice booty. Top sheet or no top sheet?
Yeah. Do you sleep with a top sheet?
No. I don't sleep
You don't?
with a top
You don't mind the cover touching your skin?
Huh?
You don't mind the comforter?
That don't bother
Oh
me.
my God!
That
It's
don't
like
bother me.
no.
Because yo, half the night I end up kicking the shit off anyway. I've always started with a top sheet, and then by the time I wake up in the morning, that shit is kicked off on the floor. It's put somewhere else.
Is that you too?
I have a very soft blanket instead of a comforter, so I just mostly use that. But like what he said, I just wake up and it's just scrunched up at the end of the bed.
The bed
So
anyway. What about you, dry ice? You use the top sheet.
Yeah.
Do you use a comforter too?
No. Unless it's extremely cold, but
Most
no.
people do that. Like to me, if that thing touches my raw skin, no. That's
If
why I
you
have to-
sleeping,
I have
how
to
the
have-
fuck do you know?
So now I use a chenille. The fabric is chenille. That is very soft. I can't really tell, but if I have comforter on me, number one, comforters don't hold heat. And whatever the material of a comforter
Okay,
is.
so for me,
I'm
so
just
for
annoying.
me, I hate the mere fact like if I'm out of town, I go to a hotel, I don't have my weighted blanket with me. I sleep with a weighted blanket.
No, and that's
have to sleep
horrifying.
with a- I have to
That's
sleep with a
horrifying to
weighted
me.
No.
You know
so
why?
if you haven't tried it,
Yes.
it soothes me at night where I can sleep. And I just got in the last couple of years, I got turned on to that.
Like London has that, and I tried it, and for real, I had nightmares. It felt like somebody. It's somebody. I don't know.
That shit for me is everything. A weighted blanket is everything for me. I'm very comfortable with it. I mean, with a weighted blanket. Dave, are you a day walker or are you a night owl?
I'm a night owl. I just happen to work during the day. I'm a night person.
I used to be a night person. I can party at night, but I like day.
Okay. Cable or streaming?
Streaming.
I still got cable.
You
And I
are you
stream.
like probably one of the only people I know that still have
And I
this.
still stream.
I mean, so why not just fuck cable?
I think cable people are bending everyone over. I mean, streamer people are bending everyone over. I think the same shit is on everything. I feel like I memorized the cable system. I know it, and I can record. I don't have to go browsing and looking. I don't have to search. It's a lot for me. It's a lot. Now I stream at the shop. I stream there, but and there's cable there too.
Cable.
Me and Comcast.
I haven't fucked with cable. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, so
I just
long.
don't wanna. I want a commercial. I just want the TV to run sometime. I just want to run up on some shit. And for real, commercials on shows is how you run up on new stuff. Like instead of them showing you what's trending or giving you a suggestion, cable would just run. You'd be like, oh, they got a show.
So-
What? So what? Conference
So
and
listen.
comedy shows.
So listen, right? Because I'm seeing these comments on here,
Okay.
right? And people are talking about people over here talking about the top sheet, right? Brandy says no top sheet. A velour. I got a velour blanket. I got a Harley velour blanket, which is very comfortable for me. If you know what I mean, like if I go to Myrtle Beach, I take my blanket with me. Certain places, I take that blanket with me. It's my blanket. It's my blanket.
It's your
when I'm there.
blankie?
That's my blankie. Like if I'm home laying on the sofa, it's my blankie. That's my blankie. What the fuck? Nigga? Yeah. You know what I mean? All right. But if y'all haven't tried the weighted blanket, you should try it. Give it a try. Now you asked me, concerts or comedy shows?
Yes.
So.
And I thought about you.
I guess I'm gonna take the concert over the comedy show. You know why? Because some motherfuckers you go to, they really not that funny. Now I read some motherfucker. I went to comedy shows and was in stitches. You know what I mean? In stitches because these niggas had me dying. So, I mean, that's a hard choice for me to pick right there. You know, it's a hard choice. All right. So here's a question, Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
What is the normal age to start masturbating? What is the normal age when you start, like, fellas? You know what I mean? Let's do this.
Okay.
Mr. Rice, what was the first time you decided to play with your meat and beat your meat? Welcome to the show, buddy.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, you're next.
Oh, you're next.
You're Rice.
I'd say probably like. I was honestly late compared to most people I know.
Okay.
But like 11, 12.
Really? Is that?
That's acceptable. That's acceptable. You start realizing that, yeah. You know what I mean? Mr. Ice.
Come on.
Mr. Lawyer Ice, Esquire. Shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It was late teens.
Okay, so you're late
I
teens?
would say no, like mid-teens. Let me correct that. Mid-teens, like I'd say 15, 16.
It does.
So you fought the urge up until mid-teens? Is that an urge? That's an urge, right?
It's not an urge.
Do you like run across it and be like,
no.
how does one start? You just.
Why you asking?
Because I want to know. I don't have a penis. I have a front hole.
And a bonus hole.
And a bonus hole.
So how does one start that? I do have literature on this.
Happens. I don't know why. It's a natural instinct, I guess.
And afterwards, do you feel like a slut afterwards? Like
No.
You don't?
No, I feel like a slut after beating my meat. No, I felt like the king of the world. I came out here relaxed and was chilling. You know
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Look, about 5 minutes later, went back in there and beat it again. You see, when a young man gets to that age, he's very clean. The nigga's always taking showers.
I've heard that. I don't have boys. I got boys now.
My son, when I knew it was my son's time, he was in that joint. The nigga stayed in the shower, stayed in the bathroom. I was like, yeah, nigga, I know what you're doing, buddy.
Brandy said kids start as early as 3.
What?
That's crazy.
She said she's seen it at nap time in a daycare.
Okay, that means they're watching something.
They saw something that they, because at 3 years old, that's crazy though. But at 3 years old, so Kiki, when did you start masturbating? What age was your normal age that you started? Fuck that question. When did you start masturbating, Kiki?
I can't say that word was what I was doing. I can say that I was curious.
Exploring?
I was curious because I used to as a woman, right? I washed down there and I used too much soap. And we already know that if you put soap in the wrong place, it burns. Mm-hmm. And I was trying to look down there to find out where did it go and why does it hurt? Because before that I had never looked at it. I just know I pee and that's it. I never actually got a mirror and then tell my mother about it. And she was like, yeah, it went up in this hole. And I was like, oh, we got more than one? So I went back and I started looking. Of course, when you start looking down there and you start feeling around, there is, and you're young and prepubescent.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Pubescent. Puberty. Pubescent. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, I got what you're saying. I'm just like.
Yeah, prepubescent.
Okay.
Yes. And I realized that touching that, my belly button was tickling. Like
it gave you another.
It was all. I was like, "What is that?"
I like that.
Then my daughter's on here. I love you, daughter. I had a certain when I started wearing.
She went through it too.
When I started wearing thongs, and women know that sometimes it comes. It
pinches that little.
It come up the middle, and I was like, "Oh."
Oh really? Oh, shit.
So I was young then. I probably was maybe, young. That's not young. It's like 17 or 18 when I started wearing thongs. And I started realizing like, oh, and I didn't mind it. So it messed me and I liked it.
So Ty said
What did Ty say?
her son stumbled upon porn at 10. He's 11. Yeah, he be doing it. 45-minute showers. He beating that thing. He's smacking that monkey.
Brandy said, nope, we had to call Child Protective Services, and the counselor said it's normal. They begin to explore without actually knowing what they're doing or feeling. Hey, Jessica.
Yeah, but at that time, was that for a little girl or was that for a fucking boy? Because at a boy at 3 years old, you little weeder whacker, it ain't fucking standing in the position of attention yet. Well, it does, though, actually. I mean, when they got to pee, my son, nigga peed on me plenty of times. Fucker.
Good morning, Belinda, Washington.
So
back and forth.
You didn't specify what age, Kiki. Because I was like 11, 12 years old. My sister's on here for so bad.
Late, like, because I had sex late too, so everything was late. So I probably was into my 20s.
Okay, so yeah, well, I think it's normal. So what I want to do is, and so while we're online and we're on air.
Hang on. Before we do that, I want to tell what to do if you're concerned about your child masturbating.
Good. You know what? Before you trust that, real quick.
Okay, sure.
Yo, a while ago, what was it, last year? We had a fucking show, and we had the young adults in here. We had the teenagers in here, right?
Yes.
Since they were out of school, Kiki, let's run that back.
Let's do it. Let's get it.
So let's run that back. Can we schedule something like that in August?
Yes.
Right? And get the kids and their little adolescents in here, right?
Their little prepubescent asses.
And we going to have a conversation.
Oh, no.
About masturbating.
You think they'll?
Well, they're going to be embarrassed, but I don't give a fuck.
You bring AJ?
Yeah, I'll probably bring AJ for that. AJ, he going to be giggling and shit. Like, nigga, I know you beat your dick. God damn it, nigga.
Okay, what to do if you're concerned about your child masturbating?
Girl, okay.
Childhood masturbation is normal, but bottling up parental anxieties about it is not. Even if your kids' masturbation habits check all the healthy boxes, being concerned about their sexual development does not make you a bad or overbearing parent. In these cases, it's important to get some outside perspective, ideally a clinical one, by talking to their pediatrician privately about their concerns rather than reacting to them in front of your child. So if you walk in there and he in there whacking, don't be surprised. Just close the door and allow him his privacy, and without doing any additional damage.
All right. So here's what it is. If you walk in on your child, like if I walked in my son beating his dick, I'd have been like, nigga, you know what I mean? You don't embarrass him with it. You know what I mean? So
And to speak to Brandy's point, clinically speaking, there's really no age that's too young for children to start exploring their bodies.
Really?
Masturbating at young ages.
She said it was a girl. Common. It was a girl, though.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Research shows that children as young as newborn infants masturbate by rubbing their crotches rhythmically against the bottom of their crib mattress. I've done that. I woke up like, what the fuck?
You wasn't an infant, though.
It was
last week. Hold on. So, for all you newcomers that really don't know, we've had this conversation with Kiki before. You know what I mean? Kiki takes a shower every day. Very, set point.
Several.
So, yo, she's going to get it right. She got the adjustment on the shower headset. Pop, pop, pop. She gonna get it, get clean, and have it.
And Siren wore hers out. I'm telling Siren, she wore hers out, and she just ordered a new one on Amazon yesterday.
Damn, Siren.
This one only has 6 settings. So I told her, I said, because it has 6 settings, she got to use number 5. Okay, children will use props to masturbate too. It can be jarring for parents to see their children use their toys, pillows, and even the couch to masturbate before they realize that they're doing is sexual. What they're doing is sexual. But rest assured, it's normal. Let them get the little Barbie and whatever. Moving your stuff, they say, you can say moving your stuffed animal like that is for private. I know it feels good and you can do it, but only in private.
Nah, because at that point when you had that conversation, you're going to try to like embarrass the kid. The kid is going to be like, bruh, Ma, come on, man. You know what I mean? Me and my mother never had that conversation about me motherfucking whacking my meat. It was never... We never talked about that.
But here's when it shouldn't. They said it shouldn't affect the child's social life. Like you shouldn't be in the shower more than you outside. You shouldn't be in the bathroom more than you're doing other things. So it can be an issue.
Well, hey,
basically they're just saying it's an addiction like everything else.
You know? It's an addiction.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that
addiction.
Social
media all day, but you
can't. But you can't beat your dick all day.
Yeah.
You can't play with your pussy all day. Come on, I'm not mad if my kid is inside in the shower washing his ass, beating his meat, versus running around the street causing trouble. I'm gonna let him be home and whack his meat all day long. It's not gonna bother me.
Brittany said my son did it. She said Bean is definitely one that has done that. I told him only in your crib by
That's your
yourself,
Brittany?
sir. Yes. She said only in your crib by yourself, sir. And he's 2.
Wait a minute. He doesn't know what he's doing, Brittany. She's like, God damn. Lord. And she's a boy mom.
2
She's
boys.
a boy mom. Oh, boy.
Ty said I just walked in on Jay, but privacy my ass. This my house. Oh shit, Ty.
Ty, but Joe, I get it, but he's in there.
Let him.
What did you do, Ty? What did you do when you see your son with his dick in his hand? What did you do? Did he stop in mid-stroke like,
I could
like,
never
what the
unsee
fuck?
that.
You could never unsee
I
that?
could never unsee that.
I guess there's not an age early enough to start knocking. You know, you should just start knocking early.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, I mean, like, yo.
No, I ain't knocking in my. Hey, look, not in my house.
You're
I'm
not,
not-
so,
fuck
so,
no.
so you can't be mad when you walk in.
You should be in the
and see him
bathroom.
doing that shit.
You should
He's
do
in
that.
his room. So you gonna is the same rules apply if he's in the bathroom? You just gonna walk in on him in the bathroom?
No,
I get it. It's your house, your rules. You're like, yo, there's no locked doors.
I grew
But
up.
nigga,
I grew up. My daddy was like, "Look, you don't get privacy in this motherfucker." My daddy said that there was no locks on the doors, and when we got on punishment, guess what he did to the doors, Tone?
What'd
he
do?
removed them.
Yo,
That was punishment. That wasn't gentle parenting.
So,
that
yo,
was,
you gotta understand. You piss my wife off in the house. She takes doors off the hinges, like you will have no door to your room at all. Yo, I've seen her do it, and shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Brandy said, "I'm addicted to the feeling." It's good.
put those boys in fucking sports. What was that movie with the guy in the vacuum cleaner? What you call it? With
No, I don't
Stifler. With Stifler. Wasn't that? Did he have that?
Animal Pie.
Yeah, wasn't it?
American Pie. American Pie. One of the American Pie movies. You know what I mean?
She said it was American Pie, right?
American Pie, I remember, of course, the pie.
No, it was one. They were
What's the
associated
vacuum?
with. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh shit! But it had Stifler. It had to do with Stifler, somewhere along the line. But I'm not sticking my dick in no vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, that's
not happening. Bro.
I remember.
You shouldn't have to.
Actually, there was an episode of Big Bang Theory, and mind you, one of the guys is an adult, and he used one of his robotics to please himself, and his boys had to call an ambulance to help remove
Didn't
it.
that look like it hurt? I mean,
Yeah, but the funny thing was after they removed it and everything, he kind of like looked at it again and
I got a question for my girl Ty, because Ty is like she was traumatized, right? She's traumatized. She was like, I was freaked out. All right, so you went in this room, you know what I mean? You walked in he had his little motherfucking Johnson in his hand, you know what I mean? He was going to work. Did you just like close the door and walk away? Did you know what I mean? Did you go cry about it?
Like, what are you supposed to say after that? Like,
I don't know.
That's why I would avoid the situation by knocking, you know?
I just would walk. I walk back out. Just, you hungry? Just want to know.
That's not a question you're gonna
You want
ask.
some eggs?
No. Did you scream really, Ty? Ty, did you
cookies with that
scream?
milk?
Ty, maybe you traumatized him now. You ever think about that? Ty said she
She
screamed.
said it was Scream. The movie was Scream with the vacuum
Oh,
cleaner.
the vacuum cleaner? Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, Ty. Our sister Mona says, I always knew because my son always took long showers. So there it goes. Give that dude time. He was steamed to release. Don't need to Incredible Hulk shit.
Okay. I mean, he was in the shower. My nephew in the shower busting it. Yo, ain't nothing wrong with that, nephew. Nephew, when you grow up, you go through them stages. You go through them stages. And right now, Ty's son is going through that stage. He needs a little privacy right now sometimes. You can put him in sports. It's not going to stop the urge. You know what I mean? Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do, but when you get that urge to play with that, yeah, you're going to do that, right?
Okay. Because sometimes as an adult nephew, you might not always have a willing
He said
partner.
it was doofus.
You might not
Doofus
have.
is sticking his dick in the
You
vacuum
might not
cleaner
have
again.
no. She said she got her thing. She installing it today.
What's that?
Siren in her shower head.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
Okay.
shit, siren being there.
Moving right along, Tom. Looks like we're mad at someone. We're very mad at someone. Guess who we're mad at this time?
Who we mad at?
You mad at Uno.
Why the fuck are we mad? Uno what? The card game?
Uno, the card game. The people who made the card game, they're mad because they got some rules for some people. And you know how we are with our Uno game, baby. So, here's what you need to know about the new Uno rules. First and foremost, the biggest change is that players will no longer be able to draw cards if they can't play a card on their turn.
Say that again.
First and foremost, the biggest change is that players will no longer be able to draw cards if they can't play a card on their turn. So if you can't play a card, we skip right over. You don't continue to pick
That's
up cards.
stupid. Then what the fuck is the deck for then?
Okay. In the past, if a player didn't have a card they could play, they would simply draw from the deck and hope to find something useful. No longer. Number 2, players can now use a skip card to avoid a draw 2, as long as they are the same color and you pass the buck to the next player.
This is some stupid rules. Fuck you, Uno. Uno, you can come up with these rules, but people gonna still play the way they want to play. Niggas got nigga Uno. They gonna play nigga Uno.
Did you understand what number 2 said? Number 2 says you can now use a skip card to avoid a draw 2, as long as they are the same color.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. What kind of stupid shit is this?
Number 3. Here's a question first. Tone, can you put a draw 2 on a draw 2 on top of another draw 2 on Uno?
Can you
put a draw 2 on top of another draw 2?
Yes.
In an attempt to clarify common confusion to the game, Uno has confirmed that draw 4 or draw 2 cards cannot be stacked. Per management, you cannot stack a draw 2 on a draw 2. They tweeted, and then anticipating the reaction, the players added, go ahead and roast us. Just go ahead and roast us. But you cannot put a draw 2 on top of a draw 2. You can't stack them.
Bullshit.
So we mad at this.
You can be mad at these niggas, but it's house rules. I don't give a fuck what Uno says, but in my house...
How you don't give a fuck what Uno says?
Congress said the same shit.
What'd he say?
He said, fuck their rules. They don't apply in my house. House rules, damn it. I ain't mad at them. In my house, my rules. Get the fuck out of here. If I went to Uno's house, I gotta play by their rules.
Everybody said Uno can kiss my ass. Yes, Tweety.
Trying to tell you that.
So look, if you come, Tone, I come to your house and I'm trying to apply the real rules of Uno. What you telling me at your house?
Fuck out of here with that shit. You better get the fuck out. We playing my way. This is how we play here. You know what I mean? If you ain't, then when you ain't playing Uno here, you can sit on the side and watch and shut the fuck up while you do it too. Shit, no. My rules, my house.
Ty says people still stack draw 4s, and that was never a rule.
It's nigga rules. It's house rules.
Because you can stack skips, you can stack reverses, you can stack all that shit. If you got it.
Okay, wait a minute. Have y'all forgot the days that fucking Black Shepherds used to fucking play Uno?
Yes.
Have you never played Black Shepherds Uno? Do you not know how that game goes?
That's different.
They have their own fucking rules.
And if you play with them, you got to follow the rules.
You have to follow the rules. And if you don't know the rules and get in the game, oh, well, you just screwed yourself.
Okay, we're mad at Delta and Southwest, too.
Why are we mad at Delta and Southwest?
Securing our digital infrastructure is what they call it.
Oh, yeah.
Delta Southwest moved to ban TikTok for all employees. Delta Airlines recently announced the new ban on TikTok used by employees on company devices and personal devices used to connect the company system. So if you use your phone and you connecting your company stuff on your personal phone, you have to take TikTok off your phone.
Okay, I can see that, though. You know what I mean?
Your personal phone.
So here's...
Talked about this.
So, hold on. Here's what I'm going to say. Then don't ask me to download company shit on my phone and make me use my personal phone for company shit. If that's the case, issue me your fucking phone. Issue me something from the company. Don't ask me to use my personal shit for company time. Problem solved. You telling me what to do with my personal device. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to tell you that I'm not using my personal device for work. If you want me to have a device, you issue me a device. And this way that device is only used for work. Like prime example, at Smarshers and Mash. Right?
Yes.
I had my personal device, and I had the company device, right?
Yes.
I use the company device just for when I was at work with the company. I didn't carry it around on me. It wasn't my other phone. No, it was okay. I used that I didn't use it for nothing else. Like niggas was using that shit to make phone calls and calls. Nah, nigga, I'm not using it for nothing else.
You're wilding.
You know what I mean? I'm only using it for work. You know what I mean? So this way, Smarshers and Gas couldn't say nothing to me about what I had on my personal phone.
Okay.
Problem solved.
The memo, which was posted Friday, follows a similar rule instituted by Southwest. First reported by Gary Leff. Southwest told employees that it would block the app from the network but did not appear to impose restrictions on personal devices, although it was not immediately clear whether personal devices will still be allowed to use to access work functions. So now they're considering it. Delta has done it. Southwest is considering having you to block it from your personal device also.
I mean, that's...
People will make life decisions
But
fucking around with them.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, you telling me, you dictating me what I can and cannot have on my phone. That's just like the fucking state of Maryland. I want the state of Virginia. How the fuck did you ban Pornhub?
I didn't
What
know
happened to my fucking Pornhub? You cannot get Pornhub.
Can you
They did. You can't get
Dry
Pornhub
ice. Can
in
you
the
look
fucking
this up
state of
and tell
Virginia
me-
no more.
Can you look this up? Do you know anything about this? Stan?
Yes, I do.
Come on, Stan.
What the fuck?
Okay, so people don't
The land
know.
isn't free anymore.
Yes, people don't know. Virginia and I think 2 other states decided to ban Pornhub access, pretty much because of the fact they want to protect kids. Here's the funny thing: Pornhub pretty much did that well in advance. So they wanted this restriction. So because they did not want to have anyone under the age of 18, which states on their site to those who try to access this, to prevent them from going into that site.
And because they couldn't, they just banned it.
Yeah. So they decided to ban it.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm sorry, Tone, but hey, if you want to sneak over the border for a hot second, to get your freak on.
Yo,
that's
I'm
fine.
in Maryland right now, so I'm about to log in to fucking Pornhub while I'm here in Maryland.
Well, I have something too to add about the TikTok, right? And I put it under, this is what y'all fighting for, right? So, because everybody is all up in arms about TikTok, there's a challenge, a new challenge on TikTok called the Benadryl Challenge.
Okay.
The Benadryl Challenge encourages its users to take 2 out of 14 pills of the over-the-counter drug diphenhydramine to induce hallucinations. A 13-year-old boy from Ohio tragically died after overdosing over-the-counter medication while attempting a viral TikTok trend. And the kids are doing it just enough. So because they were saying 12 to 14 kids and that boy died, kids are now doing 10 to 11 pills. This is what y'all fighting for. This the shit y'all. This
So
what y'all
can
fight for.
I ask Mr. Rice?
Yes, you can.
Mr. Rice.
Come on, Stinky.
Who comes up with this, Mr. Rice? Because you're from this younger generation. What makes y'all think that this is a fun thing to do?
Are you aware of that? First of all.
I may be the same age, but I don't even have TikTok.
Okay, good guy.
I don't.
First young guy that got TikTok.
I don't.
Are you aware of the challenges that they have, though?
I know they have challenges. I don't know what they are, but
Okay.
like I know there's always some dumb shit.
So when you hear Benadryl challenge, what comes to what's your thoughts?
It hurts my brain.
He
That just
he don't even know what the fuck with
like that. What kind?
Yeah, you don't even know what to say.
It's like you remember the Tide Pod challenge. Like that gives me the same
Yes,
vibes
I
as
know
that.
about
Same
that.
stupid shit.
Who the hell is?
Same stupid shit. Kids is eating it and blah 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 blah. It's crazy.
They're bored.
I pop a Benadryl, I'm going to sleep.
And-
Benadryl
and
puts me out, Slim.
these motherfuckers is 12 to 14 for these little young bodies. Okay, so let's go to perspective since we're nearing our time.
Nearing our time.
Yeah, food for thoughts, perspective, wherever you want to go. Wherever you want.
We got some good ones. I was looking
We
at them
do.
earlier. We got some
Oh,
good ones.
did you wanted to play that one other video?
Go ahead.
Give me a minute.
Give him a minute. So while he's doing that, because I forgot I did say
You want
that.
to do? You want to do? I don't know who needs to hear this.
Knock yourself out.
We'll start with that.
Knock yourself out.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but proximity does not equal access.
Let's say that shit again. People get that twisted every day of the week.
All the fucking time, right?
Say it again.
Proximity does not equal access. I need y'all to think about that. Take it in. You know what I mean?
Take it in.
Swoosh it around for a little while. Let it fucking grow inside of you and you'll understand what the fuck is being said there.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but what they think of you is none of your business, and it only affects you when you believe it. Ready for this video real
what's
quick?
This video? What's
Come
this
on.
video? There's a video? Wait. Don't take that down yet. Parents attacked their 16-year-old son in a gamer cafe for spending $45K
In a video game. Bitch. I would never talk to my kids like that. But that day, they would have a t-shirt for your ass. Brittany
Nigga.
Lewis.
Nigga.
Turn the volume up.
Ariana, Niera, and AJ. Kayla too.
And London.
Shoot,
Bruh.
they're adults. They can make their own money. So.
Nigga.
If you
45,000? How did this nigga just spend? It had to been going on and on and on for the longest and you weren't paying attention. 45,000? 45,000. Bruh, it wouldn't have been, you're right there. It would have been, look, it was both parents.
Yes, both parents. Look, you got me. I got you.
Was they Asian or was they white? Whatever they was, y'all wasn't
was
whooping
right.
them. Y'all wasn't whooping them good enough.
Because he did that shit in the first place.
Yeah, they're Asian. They're
And listen, public displays like that, they was mad. Because Asians, they private people. Public displays, they got
$45,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
What you think, bro?
yeah. Because if you, for a lot of people don't know, a lot of especially like app games, there are always these little additions that you need. And the only way to do is you got to pay for them.
Fucking 45,000.
So you be constantly adding on.
I'm with Ty. I'm with Ty. He'd be a hashtag.
I'm driving that.
Nigga.
That is what I'm
But
driving.
here's I didn't like the fact of the comment where that said attack. I didn't want to attack. It's like, no, that was discipline.
That's discipline.
You call it attack because again you're trying to show sympathy for the kid, but really that's like based off of what it's just like, no, these are parents who discipline their kid for overspending on their card.
And they can't get that back. And you don't know if that's mortgage money. You don't know if that's your tuition. You don't know if that's all we got. You don't know if I'm going to get that shit
could
back.
have been their life savings.
That's what I'm saying.
You ain't going to get that back. Fucked up now.
Brandy said, I would have fucked that little bitch up. Because, wow, Sway. Plus, how the fuck they ain't
noticed. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's 45,000. This nigga wasn't sitting there and dropped 45 bands in one sitting. This was over time. You didn't notice that?
No, you don't. Because again, it's small little increments. It could be like something small as $5. It could be $10. A couple weeks later, it could be a $10 bit. It could be, I mean, mind you, if you look at, I know you probably not gamers, but this is what I see. I'm a gamer. I'm playing a game now as you guys are talking. So, but again, I do see the fact of like, it goes as low as maybe $2 up to 50 or 100.
So what you're telling me is the parents fucked up in the first place by attaching their credit card to this person's account.
No.
How does that happen?
No.
Okay.
You're not blaming I'm not blaming the parents here. What I'm blaming is like it's all about responsibility. So likelihood this kid who probably has maybe has their credit card attached to their parents, just like like nowadays, and he just wanted to monitor their credit. But for some odd reason, the fact is like this kid probably has minor access to the point where it's like he's implementing things from periods of time. And it seems like it's, again, it could be $100 one month, it could be $200 a month. And mind you, the parents probably don't know until it got to the point where there's extensive purchases.
You don't get access to me. You don't get so
Not that.
I'm speaking personally.
Yeah.
For me, you don't get access when you don't do nothing for a fucking living but game. That's one. Two, if you're my child, that means you ain't got a job to replace none of this irresponsible shit you doing. Number three, black people, because I'm black people, we get you one of them cards that you add money to it. Chime, some shit, Cash App, some shit like that you have to add money to it.
Right.
You don't have your shit connected to my shit.
But
the fuck? Because my credit score is attached to this?
Right.
No!
Okay. Again,
I'm not a yellow.
Now, here's again, as based off that video where that is, this is over in Asia. So again, things are a little bit different over there. So
Until this point.
yeah. So yeah. But no, trust me, there's far worse than that. So, but the thing is the fact, with this kid, and he is a kid, again, it's all about responsibility. And I believe that, parents felt like we entrust you to do, do what you need to do. But yeah, $45,000, that could, like I said, that can go into not anywhere within the family's household to the point where it could have been his college fund and he didn't give a shit. So we don't fully know, but mind you, like I said, the only thing I disappointed was the comment. I did not like the fact they used attack. It should have been discipline.
They only said attack for the views because
Let's
them
get the
saying
views up.
attacks their
Correct.
child.
We're gonna click on it.
Clickbait. Bitch.
All right, so
Okay,
let me do
sorry.
this. Let me do this real quick because
Okay,
we gotta get out of here.
Okay.
I don't know who needs to hear this. What lasts won't come easy.
Facts.
And you know what I mean? So like I had this instructor looked at me and said, if it ain't rough, it ain't right. You know what I mean? The harder it is, you know what I mean? You're gonna work hard for something, it's gonna be right. So you know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but the cold shoulder sometimes is closure.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But wait, before we go. Let's hit these. While we got the music playing, let's hit some of these perspectives real quick, or these food for thoughts. Perspective. Sometimes it's so common, it's to be expected.
Yep.
That's how people get their feelings hurt.
The journey there most times is so much better than the destination.
Stay woke. People keep audacity in abundance.
Bitch.
Damn, man, you had to put the bitch on the back of that? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Food for thought. You can only withhold sex from a man if he's controlled by it. One more. So you don't cut us off today. A healthy man wants 1,000 things. A sick man only wants one.
And I'm going to let it ride out with that.
I'm Kiki.
I'm Chun.
Oh, and bye, everybody. I'll be gone for over a month.
We be gone for over a month. So we got
So you
sticky
have to
rice.
understand. So the white man is now leaving for a month. So now we have Mr. Sticky Rice, which will have a new name next week. You know what I mean? And no, you won't see his face, but you'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Welcome.
Welcome.
If you show me nigga traits, you're gonna get nigga names. Just understand. Dante. DeMarcus.
He knows nigga shit though.
Listen, I'm
He
trying
showed
to tell
himself
you.
today.
I gotta.
I think it's gonna work out well.
I think it's gonna work out well. So just let you know.
Next week you'll have a new name. You won't be Sticky Rice next week. You'll be, you know.
Just so you know how we get it, how we get down. Welcome. Look forward to hazing you. No.
It's not that bad. Did we haze white man?
He hazed us.
He hazed us. It was fun though.
All right.
All
See
right.
y'all next week.
See y'all next week. Peace.
Love y'all.
Bye.